Heroes of the City, Episode 4, The Missing Trailer. It's a beautiful day in the city, and Gary Garbage Truck was on his way to collect garbage from the train station. "What a great day to get the garbage!" Gary exclaimed. Robbie Robot was working at the station. "Hello, Gary," he said. "That's a lot of garbage. Can you fit it all in your truck?" Gary thought for a moment. "You're right. I'm going to get my trailer so I can fit it all," said Gary as he pulled away. Gary kept his trailer parked at the garbage station. Before Gary arrived, a monkey stopped by. The monkey was very curious and jumped on the trailer, and the trailer started to roll. Whee! The monkey went for a ride. When Gary arrived at the garbage station, he couldn't find his trailer anywhere. "Where is my trailer? It was here this morning," he said. "Someone has stolen it." At the emergency station, Polly and Fiona played ball. When the alarm rang, they stopped and listened. Alice Alarm answered the call. "What did you say, Gary? A stolen trailer?" "Keep calm. Help is on its way," said Alice Alarm, and turned to Polly and Fiona. "It's action time!" Polly and Fiona met Gary at the garbage station, and he told them what had happened. "The trailer was right here this morning. Now it's gone," Gary explained. Then Gary's trailer suddenly zoomed by with a monkey passenger. "My trailer!" shouted a surprised Gary. Polly and Fiona chased after the monkey in the trailer. "Stop, in the name of the law!" yelled Polly. But the monkey didn't know how to stop the speeding trailer. The trailer zipped through the whole city, with Polly and Fiona close behind. "Watch out! Runaway trailer!" warned Fiona. Finally, the trailer crashed into the big garbage pile at the train station, tossing the monkey onto the roof and garbage everywhere. "What a wild trailer chase! I'm glad that nobody got hurt," said Polly, while Fiona helped the monkey off the roof. Moments later, Gary pulled into the train station. "My trailer!" said Gary happily. Robbie and Gary put the trash into Gary's trailer. Polly told the monkey to not take things without permission. Then Robbie Robot found a surprise in the trash pile. "A skateboard," said Robbie. "It is still in good shape." Polly turned to the monkey and said, "It suits you perfectly, monkey. Why not take this for a ride?" The monkey jumped up on the skateboard and zipped away. "Whew, I'm glad we don't have to chase after him this time," said Fiona, and they all laughed. It was a glorious morning, and Calamity Crow was out for a walk. The sun was shining and the birds were singing. Calamity had just stopped by a tree when an apple suddenly hit his head. "Oh, that hurt!" exclaimed Calamity Crow and looked around. "Who threw an apple at me?" Then, without warning, 2 more apples fell on his head. "Caw! Someone's attacking me from the sky!" shouted Calamity Crow. "It's an alien invasion!" Then the alarm rang at the emergency station. Everyone rushed to get ready. Polly police car rolled down the ramp. Fiona fire engine pulled out of her garage. And Hector the helicopter took off and flew down to the others. Everyone waited for instructions as Alice Alarm answered the call. "Slow down, Calamity Crow. Are you sure? An alien invasion in the park?" asked Alice Alarm. "Okay then, sit tight. Help is on the way." It's action time! And the 3 heroes dashed toward the park. At the park, Calamity Crow told the emergency team what happened to him. I was strolling under this tree when apples suddenly fell on my head. I looked around, but nobody was there. The apples must be from outer space, said Calamity Crow. Then one more apple hit his head. Caw! Shouted Calamity Crow. He ran around yelling, "Oh no! Space fruit! Alien apples! Help!" The emergency team couldn't help laughing. Polly said he thought he could explain the mysterious apple attack. Polly asked Hector, "Can you fly above the trees and look around in the branches?" Hector gently flew above the tree to look for aliens in the branches. Hector hovered above the tree. "It's not an alien," he chuckled. "Just a scared kitty cat. She knocked down the apples trying to climb down." A cat stuck in a tree? This was a job for Fiona. Fiona pulled up to the tree, extending her ladder to save the cat. "Here, little kitty, don't be afraid," Fiona calmly said. The cat jumped to the ladder and soon was on the ground. Hooray! The happy cat rubbed up against Fiona to say thank you. Whew! No monsters from outer space. Calamity Crow cheered the loudest. Even though his head hurt from the apples, he still liked cats a lot more than he liked scary things from outer space. It was race day in the city, and 3 racers were all ready. Harry Hot Rod with his powerful engine, Digsy with big caterpillar treads, and Calamity Crow on a skateboard. Ha ha! Harry laughed. "You need engine power to win a race, and I have the strongest engine." "I may not have an engine, but I've got crow power," squawked Calamity, and the race began. Harry sped off at full throttle. Digsy and Calamity coughed from the smoke. Then they raced away as fast as they could. Harry had a very big lead. Digsy was second, and Calamity Crow scooted happily in last place with his skateboard. Harry zoomed as fast as he could. Digsy wasn't as fast, but his big caterpillar treads rolled slow and steady. Calamity Crow was not so lucky. "Are you okay, Calamity?" asked Digsy. "Just great," cried Calamity, and continued the race. Uh-oh. A fallen tree blocked the road. Then came Harry, but he was going too fast to stop. Harry drove straight into the tree. Oh, what a crash! At the emergency station, Polly and Fiona were practicing zooming down on the ramp. Suddenly, the alarm rang. They hurried over to Alice's alarm and listened as she answered the call. "Oops, collided with a tree, you say? Not to worry, help is on the way," said Alice. "It's action time!" When Polly and Fiona arrived at the accident scene, Harry told them what happened. "The tree was blocking the road and I couldn't stop. Bam! And now my engine won't start up again," he cried. "The most important thing is that you aren't hurt," said Polly. "Engines can be fixed." The heroes were wondering how to clear the big tree from the road when Digsy rolled in. "That I can fix," said Digsy, as he began to lift the tree. Then came Calamity Crow on his skateboard. "Why are you standing there resting? I thought this was a race," he shouted as he swished by. Everyone cheered as loudly as they could when Calamity Crow crossed the finish line in his special way. "I won! I won!" he shouted happily. A few minutes later came Digsy. And last but not least, Harry crossed the finish line with a little help from Tommy Tow Truck. "Calamity Crow won without using any engine power," said Harry. "So much for your powerful engine, Harry. Maybe you could use some crow power," joked Calamity Crow, and everyone laughed. And the winner is Calamity Crow. The crowd cheered. It was a beautiful summer day, and Tilly Train was just starting a trip to the neighboring town. She had an important package to deliver. "Good morning, Tilly," said Robbie Robot. "Good morning," Tilly yelled as she chugged by. This morning, everyone headed to work happily, including Gary Garbage Truck. But as he bumped onto the train tracks, his engine stopped suddenly. "Help! I'm stuck on the tracks! What if Tilly train comes?" Gary shouted. At the emergency station, Polly, Fiona, and Hector were ready when Alice's alarm answered a call. "Yes? Okay." Gary broke down at the railroad crossing. "On the tracks? Help is on the way," said Alice. "It's action time!" Hector took off to find and stop Tilly. Meanwhile, Polly and Fiona sped to the railroad crossing to help Gary. At the crossing, the heroes first helped Gary calm down. "Take it easy, Gary. We'll just move you off the tracks," Polly said. He and Fiona tried pushing him, but Gary was too heavy for Polly and Fiona. In the distance, they heard Tilly Train's whistle blow. "We need to get him off the tracks before Tilly Train comes," said a worried Fiona. Then Tommy Tow Truck stopped by. Everyone was glad to see him. "Looks like you could use some towing help," said Tommy, and he got to work. Farther up the tracks, Tilly zoomed along at top speed. She didn't want to be late delivering the package. Tilly was surprised when Hector appeared up in the sky. He shouted, "Tilly, slow down!" But she heard wrong. "Yes, delivery to the next town," answered Tilly. "No, up ahead! Gary is stuck on the tracks," yelled Hector. "Stop!" Tilly hit the brakes, but she was going very fast. Around the bend, she could see Gary on the tracks. Could she stop in time? At the railroad crossing, they heard Tilly's brakes squeal as she came around the bend. "Let's move," called Fiona. With a giant tug, Tommy pulled Gary from the tracks, inches from where Tilly rolled to a stop. Hooray for teamwork! Nobody got hurt. Tommy towed Gary to his garage for repairs. And Tilly made her delivery to the neighboring town, just a little bit slower this time.
Trotty-doo-dee-dee, trobby-dobby-dobby-doo. What you doing, Polly?
Traffic light's out. I'm just waiting for Robbie to come fix it. Till then, I've got to direct traffic, being the town's only cop and all.
Typical. I always hit red lights.
Yeah, and I'm in a hurry this morning.
Okay, Wheelie, you first. Now your turn, Harry. Take it easy now, Harry.
As always.
Cool.
Say, Calamity, would you mind taking over for a minute while I go grab a sandwich?
Me? A real police officer?
Well, it's nothing official. Just stay here and direct traffic for a bit. It's not hard.
You know, if you want, Polly, I can take over here for the whole day.
Really? You do that?
Yeah, I'll make you proud, Polly.
Okay, sure. I do have other things to do today. Thanks, Calamity.
Can I have a policeman's hat?
Sorry, I don't have any.
A badge?
No.
A donut?
Negative.
A gun?
Absolutely not. Here, you can hold this ticket pad if it makes you feel better.
Wow, thanks! Hut, 2, 3, 4. Hut, 2, 3, 4. Hut, 2, 3. Ow! Careful, you. I'm on official police business directing traffic. That is, if there was some traffic. Oh boy, my first customer!
Halt! What is wrong, Calamity?
You can't go until I direct you to.
Why?
Because I work for the police department now.
Really? How do I know this is true?
Because see?
Okay, you're a policeman. So can I go now?
It's safe. Proceed. Halt! That's an order!
Now what?
Your mustache is drooping. You'll put the other drivers in a bad mood by looking so grumpy.
What? What other drivers?
Creating a public danger. Just following the law, Benny. If you have a complaint, see the mayor. Have a nice day.
Is that an order too?
Doing good feels great. I have to go on a little patrol and see what other good I can do. Police Officer Crow at your service. Hot Dog Herbie, halt!
Hi, Calamity. What's going on?
That's Officer Crow, if you please.
Officer?
Yep, deputized this morning. I'm here to make sure that you, John Q. Public, is safe.
But my name is Herbie.
No matter. You must always cross at the intersections, not in the middle of the block.
You're giving me a ticket?
Just doing my duty, citizen. See the mayor if you have a complaint. Have a nice day. No!
Oops, sorry.
No need for concern, citizen. My lawman foot is fine. Yikes. Here, citizen.
What's this for?
Well, for making a very large hole.
Huh?
Oh, and one for you, Tracy, for not stopping him from making a very large hole.
That's silly. How do we repair a sewer line without digging a hole?
But what if someone falls into it?
That's why we put up barriers.
Still, that hole is a menace to public safety. Ew! See? So that's another ticket for not admitting that Officer Crow was right. There.
Ah, what a meal. Time for a little after-lunch snooze, eh?
Sounds good. Listen, about Calamity Crow. Do you really think it's wise to leave him in charge of that intersection?
It's just a broken traffic light. What could possibly go wrong?
Emergency services? Yes. Oh, I see. I'll send him now. Paulie, traffic is backed up all over town. It's so bad that some cars are trapped on the railroad crossing.
Huh, that's not good. What if a train comes?
You can say that again. It's action time!
Calamity! Where is that feather brain?
Forget him for now. Let's unsnarl this mess.
Okay, Iris, back up 2 inches. Troy, turn right and pull over there. All right, Tommy, tow that car off the tracks.
Oh, that was close.
Now to get to the bottom of this mess.
Aha!
What's this for?
For making noise.
Oh, oops.
And another one for making smells.
But I'm just doing my job.
Aren't we all, buddy? Aren't we all? If you have any complaints, Gary, talk to the mayor. I'm just a police officer. Wow! Ugh. A very sore police officer. Just a second there, Tommy. Cars must go through the intersections one at a time.
One car at a time? But I'm towing this car, Calamity.
Sorry, Tommy. Rules are rules. Talk to the mayor if you don't like them.
Oh, okay. All right then, I'll just continue.
Just a second. I said one car at a time, didn't I? I'm afraid I'll have to give you a ticket, Harry.
But, I'm being towed.
Hiya, Hector. Here, come here.
Hi, Calamity. Can I help you with something?
Take this ticket for flying too low.
Too low? What do you mean? I came down here because you told me to.
Don't complain to me, complain to the mayor. It's his job to listen to complaints. Bye. Too many pedals. Too much sand. Too many stripes. Too cute. Too green.
Yeah, you know what happened then, and then there was a really big truck, and then all of a sudden I just don't know
I got ticketed for eating lunch without a license.
I got mine for looking sad.
And I got another one for blinking too often.
Citizens, calm down. I'm sure this can be straightened out. Somehow. Someday. Oh.
Folks, listen. Just ignore those tickets. They're not real.
There you go, buddy. For overcrowding the mayor's office.
What?
There, all the tickets are handed out, Polly. My work here is done.
You can say that again. I told you to stay at the traffic light, not give out tickets to innocent people.
Hey, I was fair. I even gave myself a ticket for wearing too many bandages.
Forget the tickets, Calamity. You created the biggest traffic jam this town has ever seen.
Really? The biggest?
That's not an achievement, Calamity. We almost had an accident.
Aw, I'm really sorry, everyone. It's just, well, I wanted to know what it felt like to be as helpful as Polly.
Oh.
Well, nobody was hurt, thank goodness. Tell you what, Calamity. You can come to the rescue station and help me clean the fire hoses.
Really? Wow! Do I get a fire axe?
I'm so excited to see what he has to say.
I know it's a group.
What do you think he's
I
going to
have called everybody, but I don't know.
Wow, I hope
I wonder what's gonna happen.
I'm sure you're all excited to know why I called you here. It's time again for the Best City Ever competition.
Hooray! Yeah! I remember the Best City Ever contest last year. We were tied for first place. Then I did those amazing acrobatics that surprised the judge.
Announcing the Best City contest results.
Ooh, I can't wait to win.
And the award goes to...
Hooray! No!
Somebody else. Anybody else.
This time will be different. We'll show the new judge that we do live in the best city.
Wow, that was great!
Absolutely. You and Fiona are in charge. The city needs to be as bright as a rainbow. Say, what an idea! New flowers, every color of the rainbow, and new green trees. Everyone, to work!
Yes, sir.
Just make sure that by tomorrow morning, this is truly the best city ever. Meanwhile, I'll start planning our victory party.
Best city ever? That's a tall order. How can we do it?
Teamwork. I'm putting everyone into work on teams. Gleam teams. The city will gleam so brightly it'll be seen from Mars. Lambert Lifeguard and Lookout Luke can clean up the seaside. Zoofy, Wheelie, and Calamity Crow can get the zoo animals all shiny and clean.
Best city ever.
And Freddie and Robbie can tidy up the industrial zone.
Hi. Just checking back here for more boxes.
Hi, guys. Perfect timing. Betty Bloom, you're in charge of planting all the new flowers and trees that Tilly Train just brought in. Troy, Diggsy, and Robbie will help.
Let's go Gleam Team!
Everything's coming on pansies.
Oh, I love you! So much to do. Let's keep moving, team.
These flowers are lovely, but you heard the mayor. There's gonna be some tough competition.
She's right. I think we need to plant more flowers around the city. To City Hall, everyone.
Well, here we are, Roberta. Ready?
Programmed to be ready, ma'am.
Great. Everyone thinks the judging for the Best City Ever competition starts tomorrow, but I like surprise visits. Let's get to know the real city in secret, shall we? My, what pretty flowers. That is a nice touch. Give this city one smiley face.
Betty, those flowers look great. The best city needs the best city hall. What do you think about some trees, too?
Trees would look more important.
Great. And some at the zoo, too. Gotta run.
Okay, all. Let's plant some trees. Great. Let's continue to the zoo. That looks great, Gleam Team.
Yes, agreed.
I like the trees, Betty, but I wonder, don't you think flowers would look friendlier outside the zoo?
But Polly thought trees looked nicer.
I think the judge will prefer flowers. We do have to look our best, right, Betty?
Yeah, you're right.
My joints are locked up tighter than Mr. Mayor's secret cookie cabinet.
I'm getting clumsier than Calamity Crow on roller skates.
Eyes on the prize, Gleam Team. Keep digging.
I just hope nothing goes wrong.
Trobby-dobby-dee, trobby-dob. Huh? What happened to the water?
We broke the main water pipe for the whole city. Nobody will have any water until we fix it. This ought to do it.
It's raining mud!
I just did what you said.
Hold still, Tessie. To win Best City, you need to be Best Kitty. All shiny and clean.
Come on, water. Come on out before I... Oh, no!
Tessie, come back! Ah, such a beautiful view.
Beautiful.
Give them 2 more smileys.
2 smileys.
And I especially like the neat and tidy streets. Oh dear, this doesn't seem right. Oh, good gracious! This is the worst city, not the best.
Worst city, not the best. Droopy geraniums. That was the Best City Judge, Gleam Team. All is lost.
Seems you two have done a great job organizing the Gleam teams to make our city sparkle.
I hope so.
Emergency services. Oh, I see. Over and out. There's a super soggy scene down at the zoo. You'd better get over there because it's action time!
Whoa, Alice wasn't kidding.
Betty, what happened?
Our chance of winning the Best City Ever competition washed away with the plants and flowers.
Well, as long as everyone's safe, we have something much more important to think about than the contest. This flooding.
Best city, worst city? Let's keep it from becoming the lost city. Come on, everyone.
Great, Gleam Team.
Done and done.
Very interesting.
Interesting.
Glad you're back home, Tessie.
Great work, everyone.
A shame it was too late.
I think it's safe to say we all went haywire today trying to make our city look good. In fact, this is the worst I've ever seen it. So, in light of this messy mishap, there's something you all need to hear.
Greetings. I know I'm the last car you expected to see after today, but in fact, Roberta and I didn't leave. We stayed to see how this city handles a sticky situation. Watching you all work together when things went wrong, well, I was very pleased.
What? But the city's still a mess.
The Best City Ever contest isn't just about how a city looks. What's most important is how everyone helps out when there is trouble. And you were amazing! Mr. Mayor, I present you the Best City Ever trophy. One big smiley for the city and its heroes.
Thank you, Judge Judith. You're the best judge ever. Let's get this party started!
Yay!